Welcome to Press to Play, your source for everything entertainment in the city. I'm Kimberly Wynn. Thank you for joining us. Right now at the Citadel, you can catch Margaret Atwood's brilliant theatrical retelling of the classic Greek tragedy, Homer's The Odyssey. Seeing how it's an all-female cast, we wondered, what happens offstage when they all have to get ready together? Charlotte Saskew goes behind the scenes into the chaotic world of wardrobe and makeup.
Day after day, there was no sign. Sometimes there were ships, though never the ship I longed to see.
Penelopiad is the latest production to hit the Citadel. It's Margaret Atwood's adaptation of the classic Greek poem The Odyssey by the ancient poet Homer. Set in Hades, we find Penelope and her 12 handmaidens speaking out against the abuse they suffered at the hands of Penelope's husband, Odysseus.
These are women who never had their story told. These are 12 women who died at the command of, yes, a man, but a person of society who could do with whatever he wanted, regardless of the consequences, and they had nothing to say about it.
Weary sailors did long to forget the foul war.
Lead actress Beth Graham originally had auditioned to be one of the handmaidens, but director Brenda Bazinet was blown away by Beth and offered her the part of Penelope.
Did you have to read a lot of Greek mythology in order to kind of grasp this character?
Well, I made my way through the Odyssey, which I have to admit is a bit of a slog, but I made it through. And then definitely did some research into Greek mythology. And once I got into it, it's fascinating. There's so many wild and crazy stories.
Odysseus, my dear longed for Odysseus.
In Homer's original Odyssey, Penelope's kind of written as more of a weaker character, and Margaret kind of reimagines her as a stronger character.
She does. That's kind of what it's all about. It's Penelope taking the reins and saying, look, this is what I'm all about. These are all the things you've been told about me or have said about me, but now it's my turn to set the record straight. The famous Penelopiad veil, which I'm going to put on Charlotte here.
Oh, look at me.
And this
such a beautiful
is bride. Gorgeous.
Which is where we would all like to be. Man.
It was important for the production team that the audience felt like they were actually in ancient Greece. Rope was a major theme used for both onstage and costume design.
It's about this sort of feminine, delicate, slightly ethereal, but version of Greece with the water and all the white and the sort of, the bridge. At some points it's cliffs, at some points it's towers, at some points it's, actually a bridge. At some points it is the deck of a ship. And it was really about something that brought Greece into Edmonton. So this is the costume for Laertes, who is Odysseus's father. And this goes over her standard sort of maid dress, because it's a woman, Sarah Gale, playing Laertes. So this goes over her head, and it sort of creates this sort of white hair hat, and then this
heavy. This is so heavy.
They're really made of rope, so they're heavy, and it's a vest that goes over her dress. And one of the ideas we were working with in the costumes is that Ithaca, which is where Odysseus comes from, it's referred to as a goat-strewn rock, and we wanted it to feel very sort of provincial. So Sparta, where Penelope comes from, everyone's wearing beautiful white fabric with gold brocade, and then we go to Ithaca and everybody's got rope outfits. This is one of the maids' costumes. They're all this color, they're very similar lengths. There's real uniqueness in, how it sits on the shoulders, how the neckline is, and they get layered onto to transform the girls into other characters.
So hail to our captain wherever he may roam.
This is the last weekend of Penelopiad, so make sure to get your tickets as you don't want to miss out on this dark drama. For Press to Play, I'm Charlotte Saskew.
Odysseus, that crafty old cod.